Hello, I'm Natalie Perez, student co-curator at the Wichita Falls Museum of Art at MSU, Texas. This is a deeper exploration into the WFMA exhibition Finding Your Voice, Café Con Leche Co-Curates, presenting contemporary art by artist Guadalupe Hernandez. This Houston-based artist was born in San Miguel de Allende, Guanajuato, Mexico. His works express aspects of his Mexican identity through the lens of people, places, and memories from his childhood. Hernandez has exhibited his works in museums and juried exhibitions, including at the Houston Holocaust Museum. Hernandez has participated as a changarrito artist in residence with the Mexican Arte Museum in Austin, exhibiting and selling his work in a pop-up mobile art gallery in front of the museum. An artist on site with the Asia Society Texas Center, where he created a large-scale papel picado installation, and a summer studios residence with Project Raw House in Houston. In words of the artist,
the work that you've seen here is actually a continuation of my thesis exhibition for my graduate degree that I graduated in 2016. And what my exploration was called Recuerdos de mi Juventud. And so with my thesis exploration, what I was doing was I was born in Mexico, came to the US, and so my experiences with Mexico and my culture were vastly different than that of my parents and my brothers who lived there a much more sustainable portion of their lives. And every single time, right, that we went to Mexico, it was to spend time with family, right? And all of our time was spent with family, and the only time I got to experience parts of Mexico were whenever we would go to the markets, right, to buy food for, the family that we're visiting, right? So we cook. We're a family of 7, and we're all boys, so we eat a lot. And so that was kind of like my exposure to Mexican culture, or the Mexico that I knew was just the marketplaces. And so I started depicting these street scenes and these scenes of markets. And they're mostly oil paintings. And then as I continued creating these paintings towards the end of my thesis exploration, I decided my work is about celebrating Mexican culture, so why not use the object that represents a celebration in Mexican culture, which is papel picado. And so I started exploring these images, right, with paper. And so these are actually made with fiber-based paper, so they're banana leaf, mango leaf, some handmade paper, and they kind of carry some of that same transparency that tissue paper has, and they're cut by hand, along with using chisels and leatherworking punches, right, which are the tools that are traditionally used for the making of papel picado. And then with those, right, I started experimenting of how I can occupy spaces, and so I digitized the hand-cut pieces and started producing these larger laser cut works so that they can kind of emulate the effects of papel picado, that they shift with the wind and they also interact with the light, and the shadow itself becomes a work of art onto the wall.
Guadalupe Hernandez's artwork, along with other pieces from Finding Your Voice, Café Con Leche Co-Curates, will be on view through September 24th. I encourage you to come and see all the exhibit has to offer in person. Thank you.